Hey guys, it's Hodgepodge here. I'm so sorry about such a long delay between this and the last review, but I'm back. And today we're going to be reviewing another Primeval set of figures, and it is the Stephen Hart and Carboniferous Arachnid set. Now, you'll probably notice that you actually get 3 of these normal, but I only have the 1. But they'll all be identical anyway, so let's get into it. Let's focus on Stephen Hart first. As you can tell, he comes with the rifle accessory, the rifle itself, pretty nicely detailed. If I can focus, there we go. Oh, look at that. Pretty simple, not much to it, and as you can see, his hands are posed so you can hold it. And it does have this stand here if you want to pose it separately. It is a bit fiddly though, so you have to be careful. I'm going to move the rifle out of the way. And let's get into the actual figure himself. As you can see, arms and legs are articulated like all the figures are. And he does stand. And yeah, let's get into the detail. Right, first of all, the face. I think it looks pretty much just like James Murray, who's the actor who plays Stephen Hart. And the hair is really nicely done. It's the right colour and it's very nicely detailed. Just right. The jacket, I love the detail on the jacket. There's the brown zipper, khaki green. I love the wrinkles and folds here. It's been really well sculpted, and the tiny little gold buttons. And you can see the brown here as it starts to become ridged at the base of the jacket. And the end of the sleeves here as well, you get that same effect. And really well done. The pants as well, these jeans have been done marvellously. I love the coloration of these, and it really does look like muddy denim, because you can see, just make out there's brown markings on here. Articulated legs as well. There's also a waist joint. You can also swivel the head. Oh, this one's quite stiff. I haven't swiveled the head on this one. I got this one fairly recently. I love the coloration, and I also love the sculpting near the bottom, how they become baggier and they start to like kind of cluster up a bit. The shoes look really good, very muddy, dark brown in colour. And this is his outfit from season 1, episode 5, so the Pteranodon episode. Very cool. I think it was a good choice because they've. Oh, you can see the back pockets. I hadn't even noticed that. Look at that. Brilliant. But yeah, it looks just like James Murray. I think they did a great job with this figure. Now, interestingly, this one Stephen didn't get a Series 2 redesign. They just re-released the Season 1 figure alongside the Series 2, and they sold it alongside one of the creatures. I can't remember off by heart. Okay. Oh, off by heart. Ha ha ha. Stephen Hart. Okay. Moving on, we have this figure. Now, I'm not a huge fan of spiders, so this is a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not super comfortable right now, but I have to admit, this figure, I think, has been done really well. It looks just like the Carboniferous Arachnid. Now, interestingly, the Carboniferous Arachnid, they kind of had to call it that because, for those of you who watched Walking with Monsters, you'll remember there was the Mesothelae spider in the Carboniferous segment, but that was actually based on Megarachne, which we thought was a giant spider, but now we know is a giant sea scorpion, which is completely different. It just happened to look a lot like spider, and that's kind of what this was based on. Now, what's interesting is that if you look at the mouth parts, I'm so sorry, Finn, if you don't like spiders. I actually couldn't watch the second episode of Series 1 because I was just too scared of the spiders. You can see they're kind of more like claws, kind of like grasping like pincers almost, rather than like the fangs that they call them in the show. See, they've got the bright yellow eyes. Coloration's been done really well. It's got that. What's interesting is that it's got 8 walking legs, but then there's 10 legs overall, these 2 like front feeling legs. I've read on the Primeval wiki, the Anomaly Research Centre, that these are probably more like Solifuges in that sort of family, which are also arachnids but not true spiders. Underneath you can see there's ridges where you can see the segments where the legs attach to the thorax. The abdomen's very bulbous, as it should be, bright yellow eyes, situated in a unique way. Sorry, I feel like my camera isn't focusing very well on this figure. And the legs have actually been individually painted unique colours. They've been striped, kind of. Well, I don't know if striped is the right word. Yet this figure, even though it's really small, it's been very well done. And it looks just like the one from the show, which is always good. Alright, and I think that's about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't believe I'm trying to do a sign off without doing the sizes. I'm terribly sorry. I think he's is he 5 or 7 inches tall? 5.5 inches tall for Stephen. The gun, let's see, oh, the rifle, sorry I should say, I'm not a gun guy. Oh, come on. See what I mean? Remember when I said it was fiddly? Right, we're looking at about just over 3 inches, 3.25 inches. And then the arachnid, this is a tricky one to measure as well. About 3 inches across at the widest legs, and then 3 inches long. Yeah, let's say it's about that. Okay, there we go. I think that's all I have to say on these figures. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'd say both of these are really good representations of the ones in the show. This gun just does not want to stand. There we go. Yeah, if you're a fan of Primeval, I'd say it's worth picking up if you're a fan of figures. It looks just like the costume he was wearing in episode 5 of series 1, except for maybe the red shirt he had underneath, but who cares really? I think it just looks excellent. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.